In the great state of Maine this weekend, they voted some more. Republicans in 4 places in Maine met and caucused and tried to settle the question of whether Maine Republicans meant to give most of the state's 24 delegates to the establishment candidate, Mitt Romney, or to Congressman Ron Paul. Maine Republicans tried to settle this question at a more or less statewide caucus 2 weeks ago, when the party chairman declared that night Mitt Romney the winner. He said that Mitt Romney had won over Ron Paul by 194 votes. Now, at the time, this seemed like great news for Mitt Romney, who was coming off losses in Missouri, Minnesota, and Colorado. But then the Maine Republican chairman announced that Romney had won in Maine, right? So turnaround. He announced that Romney had won, even though an entire county and several towns had not yet voted. And about a dozen towns that had voted nevertheless got recorded in the official Republican tally as having 0 votes. And other towns' results had landed unnoticed in the chairman's email inbox. He had asked the towns to email him the results, and some ended up in his junk mail. When aggrieved Maine Republicans started confronting their party chairman about this, he told them essentially to go stick their heads in an ice fishing hole. Then the chairman said he had, in fact, recorded the results from that one county that voted, but that showed up with all the zeros in the official tally. He said he had counted those votes, he had them, but he wasn't going to tell anybody what those results were, to avoid stirring up more drama, he said. The Maine Republican Party chairman also said he would not count the votes in Washington County, where there are 7,000 registered Republicans and where they postponed the caucus because of a forecast for snow. Washington County could still caucus, the party chairman said, but the results wouldn't count. In the end, the chairman caved on that, and now he says Washington County might count. Turnout was heavy in Washington County this weekend, nearly 3 times what they've seen in recent years. But they had nowhere near the crowds that had been predicted. And then, as he told us last week on this show that he would do, the county chairman from Washington County told the world what had happened there.
We had 4 votes for Newt Gingrich. We had 57 votes for Rick Santorum. We had 80 votes for Mitt Romney and 163 votes for
Ron Paul skunked Mitt Romney in Washington County, Maine. He doubled him up. Ron Paul also won the caucuses held in 3 small towns in other Maine counties this weekend. But Ron Paul did not win in those places by enough overall to overtake Mitt Romney's statewide lead. So, if you've been following this, you want to know what happened here? What started in Maine as Mitt Romney winning by 194 votes was then revised to Mitt Romney winning by 239 votes. Now, after Washington County, we expect that Mitt Romney will have won by 156 votes. But maybe it's 117 votes if you count like the Bangor Daily News counted. Honestly, who knows? Who could possibly know? But the next time Maine Republicans tell you that they should be trusted to fix voting problems of some stripe in the state of Maine, remember, this is how the state party runs their own elections when left to their own devices. We got Michael Moore for the interview coming up.